The money that some people use to pay for hotels are like our monthly salaries. As much as we want to travel out there, experience the outer world and the flashy world lifestyle, we still want to go back home. No matter what it is over there, we miss home and want to go back home. Yeah. Where do they get this money? Like, why? Why are some people having that much money? Hey everyone, you're welcome back, or you're welcome if this is your first time of coming across this channel. So in today's video, I am going to talk about the life lessons I have learned so far since I moved to UAE. My first and foremost, UAE will humble you no matter what. No matter what, UAE will humble you. Even as to the fact that I have my partner here in UAE, it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy at all. I really don't want to go into my details, but just prepare. Just get ready if you are moving here for the first time. I know most people who are here now, and I believe there are a lot of people who get very lucky. As soon as they get here, they just land on a job. They just find things really easy. I know people who get it really easy. But guys, UAE is not for the weak. Second thing UAE has also teach me is to stand up for myself. Yes. You know, there are a lot of bullies here. There are a lot of racist people. There are a lot of people who try to take advantage of people. But to be honest with you, I noticed this only. I became a better version of myself after I moved to the UAE, because like before I was very timid, but due to the circumstance over here, from work, from bosses, from colleagues, from neighbors, from everyone, from expats, from my own Ghanaians, no, I have been able to stand up for myself. And this is what UAE will teach you. You won't understand until you get there. The next thing I'll talk about here is when I moved to the UAE, I experienced real racism. I always say the locals of this country, the owners of this country, are not as racist as the other people who have moved here to work, like other Arabs, like some Indians as well. You know, I remember there was a time I was looking for a room actually. Someone called me to come take a look at a room. The person was a Sri Lankan, yeah. Is it Sri Lankan or Sri Lanka? Whatever. So I went there to check the room, and after checking the room, I think while checking the room, the security came in and said something to the owner in their language, and immediately the guy told me the room is not available anymore. The room that we had already negotiated and accepted, and I was about to give deposits. Let me say 85% of Indians are very, very, very nice. No racism, like just pure Indians. But the remaining, when I moved to this UAE, that is when I was able to see the division of class and wealth. Real wealth, like real class, like luxury is luxury, money is money. Like the last time I went to Atlantis Hotel, and later I googled and found out how much these hotels cost per day, per night. I was like, how? Like, why are some people having that much money? The money that some people use to pay for hotels are like our monthly salaries. Some even like our 6 months salaries. Like, what is going on? What is going on? I don't get it. What is really going on? Like, class. When you move to the UAE, class is class. Wealth is wealth. You will experience real class and real wealth. Where do they get this money? By the way, let's move to the next one. When I moved to the UAE, I learned to be financially disciplined. UAE will let you be disciplined, not only financially, like social and a lot of things. Like, it's not like back in our home countries where we do anything like however we want. If you live in Ghana and you want to consume all your salary, nobody cares. Even if you're not living up to a salary, nobody cares. Like, you just eat, sleep, you have a place to sleep, you just have something to eat. Like, you have a place to sleep and you just hustle to eat, nobody cares. But here, it's not like that. You are earning a salary, you have to discipline yourself to be able to say something and go home. Like, this is like, be fast and go, do it fast and leave. The next thing here is patience and tolerance. Like, UAE, I don't know. Since I moved here, I even take a lot of things as jokes and as playful, but not some things. You when you're too playful, people take that advantage to say things that are not supposed to be said to you. But a lot of things, like here in the UAE, you'll be speaking English to someone, the person does not understand. You're speaking the right English, like the correct English, the person does not understand, but makes you feel like you're the one who doesn't know anything, and they are speaking correct English, and you have to kind of go along and then try to just get what you want to get, understand what you want to understand, and just go your way. And sometimes you have to be like tolerant to the extent that you have to just put your language aside, put your accent aside, put your own what you know aside, and just follow the crowd. Like, you have to put your English somewhere and then speak the normal. Here we have our own English. Yeah. So you have to just put everything aside and speak the accepted. What is this fly doing here? The accepted UAE English, which if you don't know, you will know later. Another thing I have learned so far here in UAE is gratitude. I have learned to be very grateful for everything that is in my life. As much as you see those wealthy people, those high class, those people living luxurious life, you also get to come across people with very, very low salary income and are living up to whatever that they are working for. And sometimes this is one of the reasons why anytime, and I think this is not only me, most people, like at my workplace, when people come to see me there, like Africans who are wealthy, who are wealthy, they come to see me working like as a sales. Like, sometimes they are proud to see me there, and other times they think, what is this? I don't know how to kill flies. And other times they think, oh, let me help in hand to my sister, and those kind of things. I also do the same. Whenever I have off days, I go out and meet like Africans, my fellow Africans, especially ladies. I always try my best to, give some tips and stuff. I remember last time I went to China Mall, I went to the washroom and I came across a Ghanaian lady who was a cleaner over there, and I and my friend decided to just give something, like, as a way of being grateful for what we have. At least we get to have off days on weekends to go out with our families and have fun, just to have fun out there. But people do not get that advantage to, do what we do and have what we have. So I take that advantage to just lend a helping hand. One more thing, and the last, is appreciating home. Like this, not only in UAE, whenever I travel, when I was living in Ghana and living there, I think this is the life of every foreigner in a foreign land, on a foreign land, whatever. I think this is all of us. As much as we want to travel out there, experience the outer world and the flashy world lifestyle, we still want to go back home. No matter what it is over there, we miss home and want to go back home. Yeah, like, it makes me appreciate my country more. You won't believe that when I was very young and I was living back home, when we cook fish, like dry fish, smoked fish. I want chicken, I want meat, I want nentrinam and all that. But since I traveled and I get to eat all this like always, like how expensive you get to buy smoked fish, like. So when I go home, I try to eat the most organic foods, like the local foods that I did not appreciate and I find it very difficult to find, especially something like acheke. I remember when we were kids, when my grandma tells us to buy acheke, you get very angry. Why are we eating acheke, especially fufu? Back home, in our homes, if we don't cook fufu for a day, it means we did not cook today. So my grandma is always cooking fufu. So whenever they say go and buy banche, go and buy cassava, we get really angry. At least you should be cooking rice, like jollof kind of thing. And now when I get fufu, by the way, this is where I'm going to stop. And thank you very much for watching. If you're not part of the family yet, please make sure to subscribe to the channel. I love you so much. Peace out. Go by the name Ghana Girl. My name is Matilda.